What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today I am on some... What's happening to my wheels? Why are they two different colors? Okay, anyway. Welcome to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 3 in today's video. The servers for Forza Horizon 4 are still really bad at the moment. So I can't really go back onto that game. It's just way too annoying to play, or to try to play even. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on this game. So I'm gonna do a Wheelspin drift build on this game. For the people that don't know, I've made Wheelspin drift builds back on Forza Horizon 4, but I've never done it all the way on Forza Horizon 3. So I want to try it and see how well or how badly I'm gonna do in those Wheelspin drift builds. I do remember, however, in this is I have to spend 70k to do a wheel spin. So the way this works is whatever car I get... Oh my god, could you imagine if I just get the Super? This was the most expensive car and the most sought after car. It's not even in... It wasn't even in the spin. It wasn't even in the spin. Anyway, whatever car I get, I'll use that and then I'll spin again, and whatever money I get, I'll use that for my wheel spin. Okay? So that's what's gonna happen with the wheel spin drift build. I need to turn it into a drift car. I don't know how good or bad that's gonna work for us. The Pontiac GTO, okay, and then I'm gonna add that to garage and spin. Whatever I get now, I'm gonna use it as my budget. If I get a car, I'm just gonna sell the car and use that as a budget. Ooh, 45k, okay, so it's not bad. So the GTO with 45,000 worth of credits to player one with. So I'm gonna go all the way to P Pontiac, P Pontiac, and I have a GTO here. This thing has 365 horsepower standard, weighs 3,600 pounds, 445 foot-pounds of torque, which is what is that? Is that 600 newton meters of torque? 700 newton meters of torque, if I remember correctly. It's something like that. I think anyway. I'm probably completely wrong, but I think it is. Okay, let's swap over to this thing. This one's obviously the one that I just got because it said new next to it. I haven't never driven this thing before, so let's just see if I can slide this thing. Stock. It seems slower than the 365 horsepower that it says it has. It seems a lot slower. I don't know what's a good drift zone for this, for me to test out the cars on it. This one just seems a little bit long, so I kind of want to choose one that's, like, you know, not as long. I don't mean like long corners, but I mean like it's... Or I don't mean like it's a long drift zone, I mean like there's long corners. This one I kind of want to try out. Has some tighter corners that I can try and mess around in that drift zone a little bit more. Or even this one as well. It has slightly tighter corners here. I could probably try and mess around with it. Yeah, let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. And let's see. I'll do it on drift zones, even though I think there is a section on this to try and drift around the airport. I just don't remember for the life of me. I cannot remember it at all. I think actually there's a few sections that I remember. Actually, there's one somewhere in the city as well, but I honestly cannot remember for the life of me the full section from start to finish. So I'm just gonna go on one of the speeds or drift zones, not speed zones, and then just try this thing out myself. Also, there is no drift suspension in this game, so whatever happens here. It just feels underpowered. Oh my god. It's so sluggish to do everything. It's genuinely just such a weirdly sluggish car to drive. I mean, I don't know if 45k could actually do anything to this car. Also, the lack of drift suspension. It's so soft. Look how soft that suspension is. It just feels weird to drive. I don't know how I'm going to turn this thing into like a proper drift car, but let's just try it. This is going to be an interesting one, I think. Because I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't fast travel to... we'll just go to this festival here. I can't fast travel into the festival from outside. I just keep thinking playing Forza Horizon 4 and all the settings and things are just different. Everything's just so much better and more intuitive on Horizon 4 compared to this game. You know? So it's just better. So 45,000, I mean I can do this to it if I really want to, but I don't know how much that costs. Engine costs a lot to engine swap this thing. I don't know if I want to change the engine on it, to be completely honest with you. I mean, the supercharger already gives me more power, 49 more horsepower to be completely honest. I feel like it's just gonna be better than, you know, me doing an engine swap. First of all, power-wise and money-wise as well, I'm just gonna save so much more money. So I'm gonna do that. As for the drivetrain, I don't want to change anything there. Visually, I feel like that's gonna be the last thing I'll change if I still have some sort of money left over. As for my tires, I don't know if I want to go with anything higher than sports tires. Let's just see power-wise what I can do, okay? However, grip-wise for the front wheels, I definitely need more grip. For my rear wheels, I'll go 295s. I'll go 295s for now. So 6,750 wasted, or used, not wasted, but I think for the rest of the money, I need to change all of that stuff anyway. Suspension, supposedly the off-road suspension is better for this. I'm just gonna have to stiffen the suspension and all that, but for steering angle, apparently the off-road suspension is the best for drift cars in this game. Weight reduction, I mean, it makes it so much lighter for only 2,100 credits, so that's kind of good. I mean, everything else now, I just think I'm gonna max out and then I'll have a look at tires afterwards, but by the looks of things, I don't think... Well, we might actually use up all our money here. Is that it? 44,000. And if I do... Ooh. I don't know if I want to keep it on stock tires though. Do I? 600 horsepower, 600 newton meters of torque. Or 600 foot-pound of torque. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I should be keeping this on standard tires. So I'm going to change my tires a little bit. I did change them. I think sports tires should work quite well on this thing. So obviously we're over budget at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the horsepower just slightly. Just slightly on this thing. I think supercharger. Supercharger is the one that gives me the most amount, right? Yeah. So if I go to the standard one, I'm a 4590. Are you serious, game? What can I change? Maybe wheel size? Since I reduced the power, I can probably reduce the wheel size. 44,910. Actually, should I do it on the back? I'm gonna do it on the rear wheels. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Let me do this, actually. It's not gonna have as much power. 255s, I think I should be able to be good on with that. So 44,190. I don't think anything else here costs less than 720. I'll put a street flywheel on this thing. Rev up a little bit easier. So 44,910 is what we're working with here. Okay, I'm gonna try like this. A-class, 571 horsepower. Our weight is now down to 2,891 pounds. Okay. Okay. Let's try and see if I can tune this thing somehow. I mean, the way I'll literally copy this. I think the standard tune for the cars in Horizon, right? Are they like this? It's like 1.5, right? So this is the standard tune, like no adjustment at all. Actually, these are gonna be a lot stiffer for my springs. So this would be what the standard tune for drift cars of Forza Horizon 4 would be like, right? Except if it was on drift suspension, you know, it'd have more steering angle. But this is what it usually looks like. I think the stiffness of the dampers, I think the bump stiffness is a little higher. Right now, I'm literally just copying the drift suspension setup, or the drift setup for the cars here. This is going to go down to 0. Right. So this is pretty much now the same as, let's say, when I take a car out for drifting on... Look at that steering angle. It's terrible. Okay. Well, it's definitely better than before. It's miles better than before. Where's this drift zone? Let's bring it over here. This is so much better to drive now. the power and the amount of grip that it has is just so much better. I can actually break traction with it, which is great. Which is one thing that I suffered last time. I still have to mess with my tune. The only thing I've done now is just copied the standard drift suspension from Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, these gear ratios suck. When it comes to front end grip, it's so much better than the last time. It's miles better than the last time. That's 100,000 points. Again, I'm not really testing this for points, but I think my transmission is the thing that's holding me back quite a bit with this car. I also completely forgot that drift zones in this game don't actually get rid of the cars that are on it, you know, make them go into like ghost mode or something. Like in Horizon 4. So I'm here driving and drifting between all this traffic. This is where drifting was an actual challenge. It's actually kind of hard to sort of speed up with this thing. Okay, I adjusted my tunes slightly. Let's just have a look. If this is any better, especially my gear ratios. My gear ratios were terrible before. A little bit too early. I expected it to slide more. You can see my car is actually sliding in fourth now. Oh, I spun it. This is sick. It's actually so good now compared to what it was before. I mean, with 45,000 credits. Listen. Like I said, this is so much better to drive now. With the lack of drift suspension in this game and, you know, having that extra steering wheel like we do in Horizon 4. I somehow managed to build a good car. I feel like over the years I've actually managed to improve my tuning. I know, right? Weird. I managed to learn how to tune cars properly. I think the Horizon 2 airport was the sickest one. It was definitely the best one. Like all the different sections, or the industrial yard. Oh, I remember the industrial yard on Horizon 2. That was so sick to drive on. Again, I know that there's sections here as well. I can't remember if it's behind this point. I think it might be. I genuinely cannot remember. It's something like this. But yeah, those different sections here that you could play around with. But again, there's just too much dirt around this airport. I feel like they could have added like a normal airport in here without all this dirt. Ooh. Getting a bit of frame drops when I'm inside, really? It is definitely a good car to drive. And weirdly enough, with 45k worth of upgrades, I managed to do all this to it. And especially with no drift suspension, you know? I feel like this one is a pretty decent build. It's weird. It's weird drifting on this game again. Honestly. Alright everyone, I'm gonna stop the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video. I feel like there should have been like such a good section for drifting in this game, but there just isn't. like we have the needle climb on Forza Horizon 4. Is it Fortune Island? It is. It's Fortune Island. I keep getting confused. There's so many different things here. But yeah, on Fortune Island, we have that needle climb drift zone, which I can actually test out cars and stuff like that. But there's nothing really here that's, you know, similar to that. But yeah, this was my build. The Pontiac GTO. I wanted to try see if I could do a wheelspin drift build on this game. Even without the drift suspension and all that sort of stuff. But I just wanted to try and see how good my drift tuning knowledge is like now, especially since back in the day when I was playing Forza Horizon 3, I definitely wasn't able to tune cars as good as this. So now with even like just 45k budget, I can build something like this. Pretty decent, in my opinion. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on those social medias, links to those are down below. And let's just hope the Horizon 4 servers go back up soon again so I can actually try some of your tunes again, because that's actually the series I'm actually missing the most, is just so I can try out your tunes that you guys usually send me, because it's way too fun, you know. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.